First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Get up! 180! 40! Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd.
I'm going back to you. Motion. Mike 51. Hey, ball. 51's Mike. Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Mike 57. Bring it. Check three.
On first down, Shepard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, it usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On 2nd down, it's Shepard. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Set. 280. 57. Omaha. Ready, move. Hey, easy.
Now a give right side. Shepard. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Too little, cut. Ran. Hey, alert 3. Motion, I got one. Ran, 51 to Mike. 51.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Here's Trubisky to throw. It's complete. It's Miller. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Spurs.
Now it's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40.
First down, Chicago.
Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check 13.
Trubisky to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Go 58's the Mike. Man, I got you.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Mike 58 right there. I'm coming for you, son. Topper. Check. Ran. Watch the ship. Hey. Move. Watch the ship. Hey, wahoo. 58, boys. 58 is Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Let's go, defense.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
On second down now, it's Shepard. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
Let's go.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Lions 7, Bears 0.
Ready. 180. 57 to Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Big 20. Mike, 50. Go. Come on, man.
Stafford on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Check 3. Hey, alert. Smooth. Hey, Mike 51. Watch the run. Mike 51. All right, T, let's go. Hey, 18.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Lock in. Mike 51. Stay with your man. Shit. Hey, ball. Ran, tough. Hey, check 20.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Mike 40. Let's go, D. Bravo. 40's the Mike. Squeeze. Time to go. Night. Check. 40's Mike. 18.
Throwing on second down, Trubisky, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, ball. 51's the Mike. Check the out. Hey, shelter. Check the out.
Now Trubisky to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, there'll be marginal yardage against them.
He goes to use you. Here comes the me. Alert. Hey, check 24. Move. Switch. Right here, guys.
1st down, a run with Cohen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Motion. Go.
On 2nd and inches, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They'll run on 1st down. Shepard, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Set. Go 20. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 45.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for God. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. 10, touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 81 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, hey, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
We got double up, double up. 40's Mike, 40's Mike.
On second down, it's Cohen. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Cohen. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Get in the weight room. 40's Mike. 40's Mike. I got you. Hey, Echo. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Red, top.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
18.
On first down, it's Cohen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
40's Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike's 40. Mike's 40. Oh, you got... Hey, seam 6.
Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky. And he's got his man on the out route. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Pick it up. Hey, exit. Check. Hey, alert. Check Mike 40. It's a party now. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 40.
On first down, Trubisky. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
2nd and 10, it's Trubisky again. And he completes it to Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Watch the pass. Under crutch. Hey, 18. Hey, high 7. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. 1, 2, 3. Mike 51, Mike 51. Lock in.
That's what I do.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Hey, we heavy on the edges,
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
I'm going to run you over. Motion!
Red, tuck. Hey, Haywood.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Going to throw right side here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit. Afraid of me? You better be afraid of me.
51's the Mike.
18. Here we go.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the curl. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They come out here in the eye. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Lions take over.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
On 1st down, Stafford here. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford, and a big loss here as he's taken down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Yeah.
Six guy. Check six guy.
They'll run on first down. Shepard. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
It's easy work.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
You can't block me.
Omaha, ready, move. Check Mike 45. Hey, Zoo. Hey, pick it up, Stephen.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. That's good for 28 yards.
Check out routes. Monday. Slam. Central West.
On first down, Shepard. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Hey, defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shepard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Fellas, let's set a tone. Libra. Alert 3. 11. Recon 132.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now Stafford. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On the ground, this is Johnson.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Right now, you better bring it.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Kill. Hey, switch. Five. Alert.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He finds Robinson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trubisky will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Alpha.
40's Mike.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
58.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Who there? Who there? Kill.
18. Alert, 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 alert.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Gonna let one fly for Rupp. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Open man is Galladay, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Red, up.
3 down, 3 down.
Let's go. Smooth.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Silver. Hey, switch gears. Safe.
Now it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. That is caught by Cohen. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Blue.
Mike 40. Watch the curl.
Bravo.
Well, hey, we're going Mike 40.
Check the tight end. Check the tight. Check tight.
Hey, 40's Mike right there.
Alert. You better.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. 40's the mic.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch.
Hey, 18.
Coming to you.
Check Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Flare. Check 24.
Alert. Lock in. Motion.
40's the mic. Squeeze. Watch the run.
Check.
Go.
40's the mic.
Red, up.
Defense, our time. This our time.
Mike 40. Check. He's coming.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
45's the mic.
Hey, Echo. Stay 50.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Come on, baby.
Hey, easy. Hey, check Mike 45. Hey, watch. Greystone travel.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
The Lions on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On first down, it's Stafford. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Stafford now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Shepard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
36-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
You.
Ran, touch.
Again, it's Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
No. Off.
Ran, touch.
Motion.
Blue.
Wide, get wide. Shit.
Ran, touch.
Shit. No. Me.
18. Hey, seam 6. Check. Fresno.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Hey, ball. Hey, exit.
40. Hey, they scared. They scared. Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Bandit. Mike's.
Alert.
Switch up.
40's Mike.
On second and 12, Trubisky. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On third down, a run with Cohen. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told. But they're still looking at a fourth down.
18. Check Mike. Blue. Check Mike 40.
Hey, let's get some.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Getting some penetration. Mike 40. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
40's the Mike. Squeeze.
Red, up.
You. I'm coming after you.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Alert. 180.
Ricky. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
Tackles. 58, right over there.
Alert.
58, right there.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Now a desperation throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made 1 more play, could have had our shutout.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
36.
They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.